Hello, dear learners. I am Professor M. Masoom Raza from the Department of Library Information Science, AMU Aligarh. So, today we will see what is quality management and what is total quality management. And we will have many lectures on total quality management. But before understanding the quality management, it is important to understand the concept of equality. And this is one of the indicator which helps you in describing your library comprehensively, or describing your organization, describing your products, describing your services more efficiently and more effectively. So, what it is all about, let's understand the concept under these heads. I'll just give you a brief introduction of it. I'll just give you some definitions of the quality, then importance of quality, then the components of the quality. So once you understand the quality, it will be easy for you to understand total quality management. Then how the quality planning is done, and the how or what is known as quality management. And then in the next lecture, I'll tell you how and what is the total quality management and how it is applied on different organizations. So, the definitions of the quality, when I say the definition, you can see the definition given by, especially by the Edward Deming. What he said, a predictable degree of uniformity and dependability at low cost and suited to market. This was the definition given by Edward Deming. So understanding is very clear. If we go by these definitions, means uniformity and dependability at low cost. That is more important term here. So you can just imagine, if anything is not uniform, or you are not able to depend on a particular service or a product or process, so it will be a strange situation. So the low cost is important, dependability is important, and third, uniformity is important. Three terms are very important here when we try to see the definition of Edward Deming. Then, if we try to analyze the definition given by the American Society for Quality, what they have said, quality is a subjective term for which each person has his or her own definition. So, in technical usage, quality can have two meanings. One, the characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. One, and the two is a product or service free of deficiencies. So, means any product which is ideal, it has no drawback, no deficiency, that can be considered as a quality. Although the interpretation is subjective and liable to change from person to person. But when technically they try to clarify things, that this is one way of putting how what the quality is. And second is the characteristic of a product or the service that bears on its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. Means if any user or any company or any institution is having certain need, and we are trying to deliver a product or we are trying to deliver a service which is satisfactory enough to fulfill his need, fulfill his requirement, means that can be considered as a quality. And the third definition by Armand, what he said, the quality is the total composite of product and services characteristics of marketing, engineering, manufacturing, and maintenance through which the product and service in use will meet the expectations of the customer. So it's a broader definition and it includes many terms, many components of it, where the marketing, engineering, manufacturing, maintenance, everything comes into the ambit of quality. Means, just suppose if we are subscribing to or buying a product, it means it should have prompt, it should have the promptness, it should have the uniqueness, it should have very good marketing, it should have good access. If in terms of the library products, if I have to tell you, so means access, comprehensiveness, and then flexibility. These all things will be important here. For any product, how frequently it is accessible, whether it is portable or not, means I can use it on different devices or not. Number two, how much comprehensive it is. If it is comprehensive enough, I don't have to, or maybe even the product is, if it is any product which is usable, so in that case, whether the maintenance or the service quality will be given to me after sales, that also comes into the picture. But if we are talking about a product which is a soft copy or anything which has to be used through access, so again the question will be how long I can keep this product with me, how long it will be accessible to me, whether I can archive it or not, whether my users will be able to access it remotely or not. All this thing comes into the picture. And the moment when I stop the subscription, how can I have access to those volumes which I have subscribed earlier? So all those issues will come into the picture when we talk about the quality. Quality of the product, quality of the service as well will encompass all these things. So this is the definition of the quality, few definitions of the quality. Then coming to the importance, what is the importance of the quality? That you can see the importance, big importance is big and prime importance, if I tell you, that is customer satisfaction. The quality products and services meet or exceed customer expectations, leading to the higher level of satisfaction. Satisfied customers are more likely to become repeat buyers and advocates for the brand, contributing to long-term business success. Means if customers, your clients, your patrons are satisfied with your library services, nothing better than that. So until unless you give them a quality in the product as well as in the services, they will not be satisfied. And I told you, satisfaction is one of the benchmark by which you can measure the quality. So customer satisfaction will always be the prime indicator of the quality. Number two, brand reputation. Just suppose if we say a certain library is ISO certified, means International Standard Organization has certified that this library is doing the routine task, maintaining the records, giving the services as per the standard procedure, as per the standard format laid down by international agencies. So definitely the brand is there. Means if ISO has certified any product or any service, or for that matter any library, means the customer, client or the patron takes it for granted that the products and the processes or maybe the services available in the library will be of a standard or will be of a mark which is recognized by the international standard body. So brand reputation is always, you can say, the requirement for the quality. So consistency, or you can say consistently delivering high quality products and services builds trust and credibility with customers. A positive reputation for quality enhances brand value and distinguishes the organization from competitors in the marketplace. Third is competitive advantage. Quality can serve as a competitive differentiator in crowded market. Any product or any service can only withstand the market pressure if you have that quality. And if you don't have the quality to compete with your with other products in your scale, or means those are in your range, if you are not able to complete, in that case you will not be surviving in the market. To anybody who can compete and excel, then others will flourish in the market. So the quality can also serve as a competitive differentiator in the crowded market, I said. Organizations that prioritize quality often stand out by offering superior products or services, attracting more customers and gaining a large market share. Fourth is cost saving. Definitely, every customer, every client, every pattern, they are looking for the cost. If you are giving quality at a high cost, probably nobody will go for it, or very few people will go for it, those who can afford it, because affordability also becomes an issue. But if you are giving a qualitative product, quality service at a lesser price, probably that will be a more attractive option for the customers, most attractive option for the patrons. So definitely investing in the quality management practices such as process improvement and error prevention can lead to the cost saving in the long run. By reducing defects, rework and warranty claims, organizations minimize waste and improve operational efficiency. Then we have customer loyalty. So the quality fosters customers' loyalty and retention by creating positive experiences and building strong relationships. Loyal customers are less likely to switch to competitors and more likely to recommend the brand to others, driving sustainable growth. For example, just suppose if I tell you one patron of your library is satisfied with your collection, with your services, definitely he is going to tell anybody else, tell his friends, or maybe in the circle, he or she will be telling about the library. So in a way, this shows the loyalty. And if you are satisfied, you will propagate it, you will propagate the product, you will propagate the services, or you will propagate the institution. Because definitely, if a customer is loyal, definitely he will remain loyal to the product, he will remain loyal to the institution, and he will recommend to number of clients, number of patrons. He or she will recommend that this organization gives the best. If you're talking about the library services, this library is one of the best library as compared to the other libraries. So definitely that loyalty pays. So ultimately, the backdrop is if you have a quality, then only you can expect the loyalty. And if you have the loyalty, it will lead to marketing, good marketing. And if you have a good marketing, definitely you have maximum number of clients. When you have good number of clients, your profit grows. And when your profit grows, definitely you can give better quality to your clients. So this chain is there, and you can see means having a good product will ultimately lead to a more profitable venture than trying to sell a bad product with ultimately after which the customers, they are disappointed and they never go for the product. So next is employee morale. So the quality focus organizations empower employees to take pride in their work and contribute to continuous improvement efforts. Engaged and motivated employees are more productive, innovative, and committed to achieving organizational goals. And the last is innovation. So quality management encourages innovation and creativity by fostering a culture of experimentation and risk taking. Organizations that value quality are more likely to invest in research and development, leading to product innovation and differentiation. So I told you, when you have good profit, good customers, good, you can say, sales or maybe good reference. So definitely it will give boost to you, give boost to your business. It will give you a good financial return. And when you have a good financial return, then again try to improve upon the quality, because every product or every service, behind this you have a very good innovation team. So means we have a good one. Every organization is having a good R&D team. They keep on innovating the products, and when you keep on innovating the products, adding new features to your product, you can see, for example, just I'll give you an example of mobile phones and or your any technological gadget. You can see constantly upgrades are available. Every year you will see a new version is coming. So this version upgrades and technological innovations, this is a continuous process. The moment you stop the R&D, your product will not be in a position to compete in the market. So definitely for competing in the market, you should have a good R&D team. So the innovation only comes when you have a good amount of return. So try to give a good product. In return, you will have a good volume of sales that will give you good return. And when you have a good return, a proportionate amount of the return which you are getting, that every company, every institution, or every for the library should invest in the R&D. And you should do that R&D, try to improvise on the services, try to improve your products, and then try to come up with the new programs and new initiatives to in front of your clients, in front of your patrons, so that when the patrons or your clients, they like your programs, definitely the usage will increase, and then it will give you a satisfaction of rendering the service. Because ultimately library, they are, I told you, is a service organization, and you cannot expect money in return. So in return, what you can expect is only the user's satisfaction. And that is also one of the benchmark of quality. If the users are satisfied and gracefully they are recommending to any of your colleague or any of your friends or anybody else, you are recommending you about your library services and products. So that is a satisfaction, and that is a point, or that is a benchmark which can be considered as a quality. Then coming to the components of the quality, you can see these are the components: your performance, reliability, durability, features, conformance, aesthetics, serviceability, safety, and customer satisfaction. These are the components of the quality, as I told you. So performance is the performance. Basically, when I say, it refers to the ability of a product or service to meet or exceed its intended function. It is not that you should meet the intended function, it can exceed the intended function also, or purpose. So it involves factors such as reliability, durability, accuracy, and efficiency in delivering the desired outcomes. Second is reliability. Reliability is basically the consistency and dependability of a product or service to perform its function over time and under various conditions. It relates to the probability of failure or breakdown and the frequency of maintenance or repairs needed. Third component is durability. Basically, durability pertains to the longevity and robustness of a product or service, indicating its ability to withstand wear and tear and environmental factors without deterioration or degradation in the performance. Then features, when I say features, it refers to the additional characteristics or attributes of a product or service that enhances its value or utility to customers. These may include design elements, customization options, user-friendly interfaces, and innovative functionalities. Next is conformance. Conformance relates to the degree to which a product or service adheres to established standards. It involves ensuring consistency and compliance with regulatory, industry, and customer defined criteria. Next is aesthetics. Aesthetics means the visual appeal. Means if a product is looking good, if a library functionality is good, service is good, or you can say the ambience is good, then only users are attracted. Same is the case with any product or the service. If the user likes the product, the product is so appealing, so attractive, you can say. And basically, this attractive, when I say it is a sensory appeal of a product or the service. And if the product or service is able to give that sensory appeal that you are visually satisfied, and it gives you a satisfaction appeal, then means that product is having the quality. It encompasses the design element, color schemas, packaging, branding, and overall presentation that contribute to the perceived value and desirability of the offering. Next is serviceability. Serviceability basically refers to the ease of maintenance, repair, and support associated with a product or service throughout its life cycle. When you buy any product or you become member of any library, for example, when you become member of any library, at least the library ensures that till you are here in the station or till you are here associated with the library, they will be rendering the service as per the standards and as per your satisfaction. Same is the case with the product, because whenever you buy a product of a particular company, you know that this company is standing with you. If there is any problem with the product, immediately the replacement will be there, maintenance will be there, or anything associated repair will be there. Immediately the company will take care of it, and they have their own team, which backup team is there. Backup team will contact you and they will immediately repair and maintain that product for you. So if you know that these conditions are there, this backup support is there, then definitely you can believe the product, believe on the service. If you are not satisfied with the service, immediately whatever your doubts are, whatever your problems are, whatever that will be taken care of, and immediately it will be rectified. If any company, any product, any service, it follows these protocols, so definitely it comes under the ambit of quality. So basically it involves factors such as accessibility, availability of spare parts, technical support, and warranty coverage, if I'm talking about the products. Next important component is safety. Safety is again paramount in the quality, and it encompasses the protection of the users, consumers, and the environment from potential hazards, risk, or harm associated with the product or service. It involves compliance with safety regulations, warning labels, and risk mitigation measures. So at least every product or service should have these very clearly, legibly pasted on the product, or maybe well defined for any service, so that the consumer or the user should not commit any sort of mistake. And the last component is customer satisfaction. I told you is one of the important component of the quality. If the customers are satisfied, clients are satisfied, patrons are satisfied, they will definitely promote your product, promote your service like anything. And this satisfaction is one of the important benchmark of quality. So basically the quality is judged by the level of satisfaction it delivers to the customers, and the customer satisfaction encompasses meeting or exceeding customers' expectations, addressing their needs and preferences, and providing exceptional value and experience. Then coming to the quality planning. So what is this quality planning? Whenever you are doing planning for the quality, at least these steps will be important. So you can see we have about 7 steps. So for any product or for any service, and if you are venturing to give quality, then definitely you need to follow these 7 steps. So what are these 7 steps? You can see here. First, what you have to do is define the quality objectives. The first step is to clearly define the quality objectives or targets. that the organization aims to achieve. And these objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. It can be abbreviated as SMART. SMART is specific, measurable, reliable or relevant, and achievable, and T stand for time bound. They may include criteria such as product performance, reliability, conformance to specification, and customer satisfaction. Then coming to the second step, identify the customer's requirement. So quality planning requires a thorough understanding of customer need, preferences, and expectations. This involves gathering feedback, conducting market research, and analyzing customer data to identify key requirements and quality attributes that drive customer satisfaction. Third step is establishing quality standards. Based on the customer's requirements and organizational objectives, quality standards and specifications are established to define acceptable level of quality for the products or services. These standards may include industry regulations, internal quality policies, and best practices. Then next, developing quality plans. The quality plans outline the specific actions, processes, and resources required to achieve quality objectives and standards. So these plans may include quality control measures, inspection procedures, testing protocols, and quality assurance activities to ensure consistency and compliance throughout the project life cycle. And the next is, when you have planned it, then try to allocate the resources. So adequate resources including personnel, equipment, materials, and budget are allocated to support quality planning and implementation efforts. This may involve training employees, investing in technology and infrastructure, and procuring quality materials and suppliers. Then the next is risk assessment and mitigation. So whenever we are planning to give quality for any product or service, we have to think about the risk also. What are the risks associated with it, and how those risks can be mitigated? If one or a company or you can say the center or the institution or anybody who takes care of the risks also probably will be able to give a better quality to the product or to the service. So quality planning involves identifying the potential risks and uncertainties that may impact the quality of products or services. So risk assessment techniques such as failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA, that is failure mode and effects analysis, are used to anticipate and mitigate quality related risk proactively. And the last of all, monitoring and continuous improvement. So quality planning is an ongoing process and requires a regular monitoring. Means one has to keep proper surveillance, proper monitoring, means how your product and services are being received by the customers, clients, because your competitors are there in the market. So you have to keep on checking whether your satisfaction is up to the mark or your satisfaction is going down day by day. So at least proper monitoring and continuous improvement, that should be the yardstick. So if you are continuously monitoring things, continuously improving the product or services, definitely you can sustain in the market. Otherwise, the moment you are complacent and satisfied that, okay, no, my product is number one and my service, what I'm giving is nobody can give, I'm the number one service provider, that day will be very critical for you, because a lot of competitors are there, and the moment you become complacent or self-satisfied, you will not be in a position to improve your products or improve your services, because monitoring, proper surveillance and continuous improvement is something which is very important to maintain the quality. So basically, it requires regular monitoring, measurement and evaluation of quality performance against established standards and objectives. Feedback mechanisms are established to capture customer feedback, monitor process, performance, and identify opportunities for improvement. So this every organization has to do, otherwise you will not be able to sustain in the market. You will not be able to deliver your product for a longer time. If you want to deliver your products and services for a longer time, you want to see that customers remain satisfied with your products and services. You want to see that you have to sustain for a longer period in the market, then definitely you have to go through all these quality planning process. And if you have gone through all these quality planning processes and you are continuously monitoring, continuously improving your products and services, then you can sustain in the market. And then the next, we'll just see what the quality management is. We have seen the planning, and after planning, what is important is we have to just see how it can be managed. So basically, the quality management is a comprehensive approach that focuses on ensuring products, services, processes, and systems consistently meet or exceed customers' requirement and expectations. So what all it includes, you can see here, a proper planning, proper assurance, proper quality control, continuous improvement, customer focus, employee involvement, and leadership commitment. These are the things which will be required in the quality management. So we'll just take up one by one. Quality planning, just I told you what the quality planning is. Establishing quality objectives, standards, and processes to meet the customer requirements and organizational goals. This involves defining quality metrics, identifying critical processes, and developing plans to achieve desired quality outcomes. Number two, quality assurance. Implementing systematic processes and procedures to ensure that products and services conform to specified quality standards. Quality assurance activities focus on preventing defects and errors before they occur through inspection, audits, and process controls. Third is quality control. So monitoring and evaluating products and services quality during the production or delivery to identify and address the deviations or any deficiencies from the established standards. So that is a quality control basically, and it measures include testing, sampling, and corrective actions to maintain product integrity and consistency. Then another important element of quality management is continuous improvement. If your products and services are not improving, then you just cannot expect to be sustaining for a longer time. So this is the mantra for any products and service organization, that you keep improving. Keep doing R&Ds and keep on coming with innovations, keep on coming with the changes, and the changes which is best suited for the customers, which is liked by the customers, which is appreciated by the customers. So emphasizing a culture of continuous improvement to drive ongoing enhancements in quality, efficiency, and performance. This involves collecting feedback, analyzing data, identifying root causes of problems, and implementing corrective and preventive actions to address quality issues proactively. Next important is customer focus. placing a strong emphasis on understanding and meeting customers' needs and expectations. Customers' feedback and satisfaction metrics are used to drive improvements and ensure products and services deliver value to customers. Then next important component is employee involvement. Means everybody should be involved. If the employees are not involved, don't expect you will be in a position to give better product or better services. So your employees should be satisfied and they should be totally involved. So engaging your employees at all levels of organization in quality management initiatives, empowering employees to identify problems, suggest improvements, and participate in decision-making processes fosters a sense of ownership and accountability for quality outcomes. And the last component of the quality management is leadership commitment. Demonstrating a strong leadership commitment to quality by setting clear quality objectives, providing resources and support for quality initiatives, and leading by example. So effective leadership fosters a culture of quality throughout the organization and inspire employees to strive for excellence. So your leader should also be motivated, your employees should be motivated, and it should be the commitment of the leadership to give you best in terms of resources, facilities, ambience. And when the leader is the direction is clear to the leader, he knows what he is attempting and he can motivate all his employees and the staff. And if he can do that, if he can infuse enthusiasm in all their employees and the staff working under him, and he makes them innovate, he makes them rethink how to improve the services or the products. If he can do that, effectively guide them, effectively just plan things, and means just right from the initial where he has to very clearly set the objectives, then think about the resources, how he can provide the resources, and then he can think about the support, and he can take the quality initiatives, and definitely he can be a leader. So if you are continuously doing all these things, all your employees are involved, and all of you attempt to give better or deliver better to your clients or the customers, so nobody can beat you. You will remain number one in this case. So every library should have the vision to provide the qualitative content, qualitative collection of materials, qualitative service, a quality product to their clients. If they are doing it, ultimately it will be a most satisfying experience for the customers. And if the users are satisfied, definitely they will automatically market your library. Marketing your library means definitely your number of clients will be growing. Day by day your clients will be growing. And when your clients will grow, membership will grow, revenue will also grow, and definitely you can add on some new products, improvise your services, and sustain in the market, in the service industry. Sustain yourself in the market. And your competitors, they will not be able to even touch you. So with this, I'll continue in the next lecture, what is total quality management. Today my idea was just to tell you about the quality. What a quality is, we have seen the definition of the quality, then we have seen the components of the quality, we have seen the quality, what are the components of the quality planning, and we have seen the components of the quality management as well. So with this, I'm stopping here, and probably in the next lectures we will talk about the total quality management, and we will even talk about the principles, who were the gurus, what they have recommended, and what is the best take for the library. Thank you very much.